Okay, class. So period one. So go ahead. Ooh, what page are we on? That's one. 19. Okay, so go ahead and put 20. Again, if you need an extra page, that's okay. Just put 20 as well. All right. Don't go to 21. Okay. So let's go ahead and put 20. Okay. Ah, okay. Page 20. And it's, what is it? October 12th. Okay. October 12th, which is a Monday. Okay. So here we go. It's we called the other one multiplied distributive, so we'll just call this one distributive property. Distributive property. Okay, on page 20. So as you guys remember what we've done before, let me just do a quick review of of what we've done. Oops, sorry. Went up high. Okay, right there. So a quick review of stuff that we've done. We did on Friday. Okay, so here, let me go ahead and put, ooh, that's an ugly one. Not a nice one right there. That's, I mean, not an ugly one. But here we go. 3x cubed y squared plus negative 2x y squared minus a minus 2x cubed y squared, and then minus 2x y squared. So go ahead and write that real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the video. Uh, sorry. Let me pause the video. I'll just come back. Okay. So we have to record it. All right. So now we changed the negative to a positive, right? So now I could go ahead and combine like terms. X cubed y squared matches with this one, x cubed y squared. So you know that your variables are going to be x cubed y squared, right? X cubed y squared. So now you just need to add the coefficient. The coefficient is 3 plus 2. And what's 3 plus 2? Jade, what would you get there for my coefficient? It's okay. It's early, so it's fine. We're off by an hour. So yeah, 5. Okay, so that's easy, right? That was easy. So I'm just going to give you one of what we did. Now here we have a neg xy squared. I'm going to match it with xy squared. So I know that I'm going to have xy squared as my answer. But what will the coefficient be? Well, it's negative 2. Remember, we're adding, and a minus 2. So I'll do the t-chart, okay? A negative 2 and a negative 2. And what would my answer be there, Frank? Frank, what would my answer be there? What would my answer be? But what answer? What sign? Right. That's it. Negative 4. Now, something that looks complicated, it's like, well, wow, that's easy. I know it's easy, you know? So that's your answer. Do I combine these? No, because they're not the same. This has an x. That's actually it's to the 1 because there's nothing, so it's to the 1. See that? So there's your answer. Okay, cool. Pretty good. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, so that's flashback. That's what we did before. Okay, and remember, I'm recording this. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to do the distributive property. Okay, so now another flashback is this one. So go ahead and write that problem down. Let me stop the recording. Hold on. Okay, there's it's recording. Okay, so now, so what do we do here? Okay, we're multiplying. Okay, so here we have 3 times x, right? So we look for that. 3 times, so we got to, what's 3 times x? Justin, what's 3 times x? 3 times x. 3x. Yep, very good, 3x. Now minus 2. Nothing, we do nothing, so minus 2. What about here? Minus a minus. Oh, we got to change that to a plus, right? Negative times negative, that has to be a plus. So I'm going to go ahead and put plus 9x. And what happens with the plus negative 5? Leave it alone, okay? Plus negative 5. Leave it alone. So now, combine like terms. So now you're going to match the 3x with the what? Yeah, with the 9x. So let's do the t-chart right here. Okay, 3x and 9x, they're both on the positive, so it's going to be positive 9, 10, 11, positive 12x. Okay, see that? All right, now what else do we match? Oh, mister, I can match the negative 2 with the negative 5. So, but make sure it's a negative 2. Okay, it's a minus 2, negative 2, same thing. So negative 2, negative 5. And Jade, what would your answer be for that?
That would be +7.
Positive? Why positive?
Because you added them.
Good. 7. But are they on the positive side or the negative side?
The negative side.
So my answer would be very good, negative 7. Or you could write plus negative 7. That's the same thing. You could write 12x plus a negative 7. Same thing. See that? Because when you do keep, change, you're changing that and you're changing that. See that? It's the same thing. All right? So very good. Just be careful with the sign. Okay? Very good. Good job, you guys. Good. So now let's go to the next step. All right? So now we're going to do the same thing, but the same type of problem. Oops, sorry. But I'm going to just change it up. I'm not going to put 3 times x. I'm going to put, sorry. Okay, I'm going to put, let's put negative 3 times x minus 7 plus a negative 2x minus um, uh, 21. Okay, go ahead and write that down real quick. Let me go ahead and pause it. Pause the video. All right, here we go. Here we go. So now, so what do I do first? You have to do your multiplication first, right? So here we have what's called the distributive property right there. Negative 3 times x minus 7. That's my distributive property. So what do I do? Now, some of you guys like to do the arrow, which is fine. Just be careful with the arrow. Okay, let me go ahead and some of you guys might do this, and that's fine, but make sure you point it to the sign, okay? So now let's go ahead and multiply. Negative 3 times x is what? Negative 3x, okay? So negative times the negative is positive, and 3 times 7 is 21, okay? A lot of kids, they just want to drop the 7 and they forget, right? Because you're multiplying the negative 3. You're distributing the negative 3 with the minus 7, all right? And then what do we do with the plus negative 20, plus negative 2x? Just drop it down. Plus negative 2x. What about the minus 21? Just drop it down. You're not multiplying with anything. All right. So now you could do your t-chart, combine like terms. Okay. So now what do we do? What do we combine? So let's see. Let me see. Whose name should I call? I haven't called a few people. Alejandra, yes. What should I combine together?
Negative 3x and negative 2x.
Very good. Well, I hear music. That's cool. So the negative 3x, you're adding that with the negative 2x. All right. And then what are you going to do? I'm going to do the t-chart because this is not negative, negative, it's a positive. No, that's when you're multiplying. Here you're adding. So negative 3x and negative 2x. So Elijah, what would my answer be for this one? Positive or negative?
Negative 5x.
Very good, because they're all on the negative side. Yeah, sorry, man. Negative 5x. See that? So any more x's? No. So I could cross them out so I don't get confused. Now let's do the constant, which is 21, right? 21 and minus 21. So if I do that, what's my answer on that one? Anybody want to show? Huh? 0. So don't put plus 0. There's no such thing as plus 0. Why not minus 0? So just leave it, just don't do anything. So that's your answer right there. Bam. Okay? Let me pause my video. Boom. Where is it? Where are you? Come out, come out. Where are you? Oh, there it is. All right, so we're going to go ahead and keep recording. Okay? So here's the next problem. Okay? So the next problem, I'm going to put minus 4y minus 3 times 2y minus 2 plus a negative 10. Okay, go ahead and write that down real quick. Darn, yeah, I have to pause it. All right, cool. All right, so we're back. So now what do? We look for what? The multiplication, the distributive property, right? So let's go ahead and, so you have to say it. You got to read the expression, and whenever you say multiplication, then that's what you have to do first. Okay, so let's see. The first one is negative 4y. Okay, nothing, leave it alone. Minus 3 times 2y minus 2. Oh, right there. I got to do that first. Negative 3 times 2y minus 2. Okay, plus negative 10. Mister has a parenthesis. Yeah, but I didn't say you're multiplying that by something else. So leave it alone. So the only thing you're doing right now is your multiplication with the negative 3 times 2y minus 2. Now, the other way I was telling you is this. Okay, you could do the arrows. Just be careful with the sign. Okay. Okay. So obviously when it's a negative, they all change, right? When it's positive, they're the same. Well, anyway, so, but I like doing this, -3 times 2y minus 2. I like doing that because then I could see the sign, and it's a -2, okay? So the first one, what do? So negative times positive, okay? Because it's length, it's this length, which is -3 times the 2y, okay? So that's what? That's -6y, all right? I'm not going to write it inside the box, just put an arrow. And then the second one, again, it's this length here, which is still -3 times the -2, which is what? What's negative times negative? Positive. 3 times 2, 6. Okay? And then what happens with everything else? Just drop it down, right? Just drop it down. And then the plus, just drop it down. Okay? So far, so good? All right, now combine like terms. So, let's see. Jacob, what are we going to combine? What are we going to combine, Jacob?
You're gonna combine all the negatives, or the -4y and the -6y.
Very good. No, he said all the negative. No, no, no. The ones with the same variable. Okay. Yeah. No, I heard. Yeah, you caught your mistakes. Yes. Not all the negatives. The ones with the y. See that? Bam. So then go ahead and try to. Huh?
You get -10y.
Yes. So you're gonna get, if you do the T chart. Okay. If you do the T chart, you're gonna do one for the y's. So -4y, -6y. It's -10y. See that? So now you're going to do another T chart. So you're doing two. You're going to do one for the constants, which is 6 and the plus -10. So I'm going to do another one right here. Bam. We're going to do 6. Let me get it. 6 right there. 6 and a -10. Davin, what's my answer on that one? When I combine the 6 with the -10.
-4.
Very good. Negative, and they won by 4, right? Just like the Lakers, they won by a lot. Now, do I combine these? No, leave it alone. I might say, oh, I might give you -14y. That's wrong. On a quiz, I might do that on purpose. All right, because I'm sneaky like that. No, I'm just kidding. Well, because I don't know. It's just make sure that you understand that. All right, you don't combine these. Just leave it alone. So it's not -14y. All right, are we cool? So far, so good? All right, cool. Let me go ahead and pause again so then I can write the next problem. But where are you? Pause. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. So here I see a multiplication, right? I see 5 times. Remember, this is not 5 plus. This is 5 times, so I gotta multiply these. So if you're gonna do the arrows, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and shade this, right? Just so that you see you're multiplying this expression, okay? And then you're also doing the other one, okay? You're doing this one. So there's 2 of them. See that? 2 and 1. Mister, can that happen? Yeah, it could happen. Problems can be written any way. You just got to identify them. Okay, so let's go ahead. What do you prefer, the arrow or the box? All right, just make sure the sign. So if it's positive, all the signs are going to stay the same. Okay. If it's a negative, they're all going to be different, right? When you multiply. Just if you think of that. So here we go. Watch. Positive times negative. Well, it's negative. So it stays the same. You see that? And then 5 times 2y is what? Myrna. What's 5 times 2y?
-10y.
Very good. See? So again, positive times positive. Remember, positive times, it stays a positive, and 5 times 3, 15. See that? Now the next one, Elijah, what are we multiplying first? Elijah, you there?
What?
What are we doing? What are we multiplying?
We're multiplying 12y and 4y?
Wait.
Or not?
Oh, sorry, it's -2.
Oh, yeah. -2, my bad.
So first do the sign or the number?
Huh?
So the negative times the negative, right?
Yeah.
What's negative times negative?
Positive.
Very good. And 2 times 4y?
That's 8.
So 8y. Very good. Okay. Alejandra, the next one, what do I multiply? The negative times the what? Alejandra?
-2 multiplied by the -2.
Which is?
+4.
Very good. +4. Now we do what we've been doing last week. Combine like term. So we're going to match what? Davin, what are we going to match? The -10y with what? Davin. Yeah, +8y. Good. So then I'm going to go ahead and do the T-chart, right? -10y, +8y, and my answer is negative what? Let's see. Anybody? Justin, what's my answer for that one? -10y plus 8y.
-2.
With the y, don't forget the y. Very good. And now I gotta multiply the constants, right? The constants. So that's the 15 plus the 4. See that? Now, if you don't have like color pencils, that's fine. You could do boxes. You could do shapes like that. You could do lines. Okay. You could do like triangles, like this, triangle, whatever. So 15 plus 4 is 19. Do I combine these? No, we don't combine them. Okay. And that's your answer. Okay. That is your answer. Cool. So far, so good. All right. Let's go ahead and do one more. And I'm going to have you guys do it by yourself. Okay. I'm going to have you guys do by yourself. So let's go ahead and try one. All right, so let's go ahead and write um, negative 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 5 plus 8. Okay, go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and pause it real quick. Hold on. So record. So what do I do first? Okay, what did you do first? What did I do with the negative 2x? Because it just says negative 2x minus, oh, that one I just dropped down, right? So negative 2x. How about the next one? What does it say? Minus 3 times 2x minus 5. Oh, I got to do that first, right? I have to do that. I got to do something there. And then what about plus 8? Oh, that one we just dropped down, plus 8. See? Plus 8. So now what do? We got multiply, right? Distribute. So negative times a positive. Okay, and then this one, negative times the negative. So what are you going to get in the first one? What should I get? Justin, what did you get for the first multiplication part? Justin? Oh, you disappeared? Okay. Davin, what'd you get? Look,
The green one?
huh? Yeah, the green one.
For that one?
Yeah.
2x minus 8.
Oh, no.
Oh,
So for the multiplication part,
I'm like out of it.
it's okay.
Um, oh, negative 6x.
Very good. And then the last part, the second arrow.
Which second arrow?
Well, remember it's distributive property. So
Those arrows.
yeah,
Sorry, 3, 5, 15. 15?
positive or negative?
Positive.
Why positive?
Negative times a negative.
Very good, because negative times a negative. Just follow the arrow. Okay, very good. So now we're going to combine. Good job. And then we're going to go ahead and combine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and combine the negative 2x with which one? Myrna. The negative 2x with which one? Right. See how there's no parentheses? So once you're done with multiplication, you don't do multiplication again. You don't go negative and negative. This is now the T chart. So what's your answer there, Myrna? Very good, negative 8x. And then Alejandra, now what do I combine next? The 15 with what?
So positive 15 with positive 8.
And what's your answer there?
23.
Very positive or negative?
Positive.
Very good. Do I combine these two together? No, right? No, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. Okay? So you guys got the feel for it? Okay, cool. All right, good. Let me go ahead and pause it again. Keep pausing. Okay, so here we go. Last one, here we go. So what do I do first? You have to read the whole sentence. Negative 5r. Nope, I didn't say multiply by. Negative 5r minus, oh, I didn't see multiplication, so I have to what? Drop it down. Okay, so drop it down. Negative 5r. So the next one, minus 3 times negative 4r plus, oh, yeah, I have to do multiplication first, so I have to do that. I got to do something on with the green. And then what about the next one? Minus 6. Wait, minus, that's a positive. So let's go ahead and put positive. See, you have to identify your distributive property and your negative. So then we're just going to drop the positive 6. See that? That's it. That's all you have to do. All right, so now we're going to do the arrows or the box, whatever you wish to do. Let's do the box. I like doing the box. So let's do, if you want to do the arrows, that's fine. But make sure, don't worry about, don't forget to take care of the sign first. I like doing the box because I could see all the terms. So negative 4r plus 2. Okay, so now what do we do? Okay, so we're multiplying. Remember, length times width. Okay, so what's that? Negative times negative is what? Anybody? Yeah, positive. Very good. 12r. And then the next one, negative times a positive is negative. And then 3 times 2, 6. See, a lot of kids like to just drop the 2. Don't drop the 2. Don't drop the 2. Okay? And then, so now let's go ahead and combine like terms. Okay? So what do we do? The negative 5r, I'm going to go ahead and combine that with the what? Negative 6? No, it doesn't have an R. Positive 6? No, it doesn't have an R. Oh, the 12R. Duh. Right? So then do your T chart. So the negative 5R, 12R, and who won? Positive by how many? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 7R. See that? So then the next one is what? The negative 6, I'm going to combine with what? The constant with this constant. And what's my answer?
0.
0. So what do? Leave it alone. See that? Leave it alone. And boom, we're done with that. Okay? So that's it. Hold on, let me stop the recording.